there, welcome to the Cannabis Closet. My name is Alison Myrden.
And I'm Loretta.
And we'd like to say welcome back, you guys. Thanks so much for tuning in. Again this week, here we are, August 10th, 2007, and we want to invite you to join us in a conversation. We're going to have a conversation, Loretta and I, today about the medical marijuana access regulations here in Canada. And we want people to understand that these regulations exist, truly, even though they're hard to be seen. But there are 1,700 of us in the country that do hold licenses. Again, not nearly enough, as I've said to Loretta many, many times. There should be hundreds of thousands of people all across this country that carry a license to use marijuana as medicine, as far as I'm concerned. So, Loretta, where should we go from here?
Let's talk about MMAR. Let's talk about...
The MMAR is the Medical Marijuana Access Regulations. We call it the MMAR.
Is it worth reforming? Let's have that conversation.
Okay. In my personal opinion, the Medical Marijuana Access Regulations, or the MMAR, are worth reforming in some respects. But at the same time, no, I don't believe they are. So I'm a bit of a hypocritical sort of viewpoint there. How I feel is based on a number of things, especially being in the program. I've found that being in the program for the Medical Marijuana Access Regulations, there have been more problems with it than there's been good. One of the many things that we've known or we found out as patients is that, and that we've asked for many years, is to be able to grow more than one person at a time at our particular place that we choose to grow for, or grow with, or grow at. And we decided that that wasn't fair, that we felt that more than one person should be able to grow at a time, and that some of us need help, that some of us can't do it all by ourselves. So we'd like to try, but that obviously isn't working right now.
So a couple of problems with that, from what I know, just to add on to that, many people can't grow at all, and they want someone who's good at growing, who will guarantee that they'll grow organically.
Yes.
To grow. And so currently the government only permits, people can grow for what, 3 people?
Yes, actually I don't even think it's that many. I think they're allowed one person.
Which is crazy. So one of the reforms, the first reform has to be about licenses to grow for, up to 50 or up to 200.
At least a couple hundred, at least,
yeah,
Loretta.
so that farmers or,
yes,
urbanites,
yes,
or, and some kind of partnership between and cooperatives could exist. So that's something that I would see would be like number one.
Yes.
That change must happen.
I agree. But again, lobbying the government is what we're doing, and we're trying to find out with some of the lobbying that we are doing where the government stands on this, and they're not going to budge, Loretta. They don't want us to have more than one person in a grow operation at a time, and we don't see that as being fair. So Government of Canada, if any officials out there are watching, please try to understand the position that you're putting the sick and dying Canadians, of your people of your country in. This is unacceptable, and I find it extremely disingenuous. So please step up and help out those of us who are concerned about this issue and want some change out there.
And recreational users, you got to step up too. You have to step up.
Social smokers, where are you guys?
Come out of the cannabis closet.
Come out.
And we need to come up with a community-based plan to reform MMAR so that medical users who have had to lead this fight, who have had to put their vulnerability on the line, so that medical users have the most to gain in this reform movement. So we have to have the conversation, all of us, but we've got to step up. It's time. It's overdue.
I find that, honestly, Loretta's on the right track, because the social smokers have sat back and watched people like myself fight this battle for 8 years in the public eye. I've been out there, and I know those of you watching this issue know me well. You've often said, there's that girl again, there's that girl again, there she goes again. Well, if you people would get up off your ass and help people like myself do something, then I wouldn't have to do this while I'm sick and taking 32 pills at 2,000 milligrams of morphine every day of my life again. So people have to understand where we're coming from in this issue, and we don't have the energy, nor do we have the stamina, nor do we have the fight in us that we have when we have just cannabis on our plate. So please help us out, people.
Step up.